So you
sign the ticket.
You're trying to make
sign
me
the
say I'm guilty
ticket.
of something I'm not guilty of.
Sign the ticket.
That's what you're trying to make me say.
I'm not changing. Put your arms behind your back now. Put your arms behind your back. Put your arms behind your back.
Listen to me. You're gonna pick your legs up and you're gonna get in here. You got a tinkle.
I'm going to. Please help me.
For what?
Help me out. I can't. Please help me out. Please help me out. Help me out. Please help me out. Open the door.
Police officers have a duty to help and protect people. But what happens when they become a threat instead of a source of refuge and hope? Here are two cases of officers who made mistakes that turned out to be fatal.
All right, man. Case number for you. All right, I did find you at fault in the accident.
My fault. I was in the red light. My light was green.
Johnny Holman, a 62-year-old deacon from Atlanta, was involved in a car accident at the intersection of Cunningham Place and Joseph E. Lowry Boulevard. Officer Kieran Kimbrough arrived at the scene, and his task was to handle the situation calmly and de-escalate. However, his actions took the case in a gruesome direction.
Morning. What happened?
I had the green light, all the traffic up here. And so when I was making
1191, do we have an officer that's pulled out there?
You know, because the light was green. And I was traffic backed all the way up here. I got the time and hit me on the side right here.
Officers at the location, they were trying to...
We have our own turn here.
He hit me right here and he went on down there.
From the very beginning, Officer Kimbrough was unfriendly towards Johnny, despite there being no real reason for it. However, as the encounter progresses, it becomes clear that a desire for power drove this officer and has already decided on his course of action, refusing to change his perspective on the case.
Is your car still drivable? Or is the tire messed up back there?
I don't know. If we bag up, I can see. I don't even know. And when he hit me right here, he went all the way down that way with. And I said, you want to stop? It's red. You're like, yeah. My light was green.
Johnny claimed he had a green light and was struck from the side by another driver. However, Officer Kimbrough seemingly ignored Johnny's account, making his first mistake by muting his body camera. Could this indicate an attempt to conceal his words and actions, something that should be punishable by law? But don't get too upset just yet, as this was only the first of many mistakes Officer Kimbrough would make that evening. The officer wasn't much better when it came time to speak with the other driver. He was so confident in his assumptions that he claimed to already know what had happened, despite not being present at the time. He added that the other driver could share their version of events if they wanted to. However, as more details emerged, it became clear that this encounter was far from routine, with each word pulling the story deeper into contention.
Come pull your car up right here. Come pull your car up right here.
while the cars are like this real quick, can I just kind of explain what happened from my standpoint?
Is this your car?
Yes.
I mean, I know what happened, but you can tell me. I already watched the camera what happened.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. You said I could tell you that?
You want to?
Yeah. So, all right. So I'm making a right turn. I even saw him. So as soon as basically essentially all he did was cut it way too sharp and just ran right into my car. As a matter of fact, like you see the reason that it skirts all the way, I wasn't even going. I was essentially like driving with 2-3 miles per hour. And I saw the left. Like,
come on, the car's already fucked up. There you go. Come on. There you go.
The other driver had nothing but criticism for Johnny, which was understandable. He believed he was not at fault and that the accident was Johnny's responsibility. This worked perfectly for Officer Kimbrough, as it aligned with a narrative he had already formed against Johnny. Soon, it would all become clear that the question of who was truly at fault no longer mattered. The only thing that mattered was Officer Kimbrough's pride.
Turn it right in there.
so yeah, so like let's say there's traffic in terms of like I'm basically essentially just making a right turn. And I saw the car. He wasn't even looking at me. I even tried to blow him on. He just cut way too sharp and just ran right into my car.
Okay.
Johnny, recognizing the escalating tension, tried to defuse the situation by pointing out that the accident had already happened, that arguing over blame wouldn't benefit anyone. He suggested they focus on resolving the matter so everyone could head home. However, this was the moment when Officer Kimbrough decided that no one should interfere with how he handled the situation. From that point on, his behavior towards Johnny became noticeably more hostile.
The accident already happened, so why are we arguing about it? You can go in your car, actually. You can go in your car. You can go in your car. You got a driver's license on you?
Yeah.
I should be able to get there myself.
I copy your 89 at 3260 Donnelly Hollowell.
Copy.
While speaking with the other driver, Officer Kimbrough repeatedly turned his body camera on and off. What do you think? Was this accidental, or was he intentionally trying to hide something? Could there be secret, unpleasant things he said that he didn't want anyone to know?
You got a license or anything on you? Okay.
We stayed down the street. She got it at the house with Judy.com. I'm her mom.
That's fine.
Oh, okay. I just came up to her.
You got my driver's license.
Okay. Yes,
Over
man.
it. What's your name?
Kimbrough.
I'm over it, sir.
How are you?
I am. I just wanted to go to work.
Where you work at?
I got a
You said where?
I got a club.
Which one?
The one on
After involving individuals who were not directly responsible for the accident but were either witnesses or passengers, Officer Kimbrough chose not to hear Johnny out. Instead, he got into his patrol car, giving the impression that he was engaged in something important. However, whatever he was doing, it was clear he wasn't considering everyone's perspective, especially Johnny's.
Jonesboro.
Which one? What is it called? Rain?
That's on morning. Not morning, but you can see everything.
Yeah,
And she said he was being rude and cussing them out.
I can believe it.
After sitting in his police car for half an hour, Officer Kimbrough finally informed everyone they could go home, except for Johnny. After all that time, the officer concluded that Johnny was to blame for the accident, claiming he made a sharp turn despite having a green light. It seemed Officer Kimbrough wasn't concerned with that detail. However, what the officer didn't anticipate was Johnny standing up for himself, refusing to accept blame without sharing his side of the story.
Alright. This is the case number. Your car, that tire's messed up, so you ain't gonna be able to drive it off, so I'm gonna tell you, okay? But this is where your car's gonna go on Jonesboro Road. Use that case number, give it to your insurance.
It's gonna be around 2591 Browntown Road. That's where the
Yeah, it was him. So. All right, this is case number for you.
Thank you.
You know, if you want to, I don't know, sue or whatever. All right, man. Case number for you. All right, I did find you at fault in the accident.
My fault. I was in the red light. My light was green.
You cut your turn short.
No, I didn't turn. I can't turn no.
Officer Kimbrough issued Johnny a ticket and asked him to sign it. Johnny refused and instead requested that a superior officer be called. Despite being required by department policy to call a sergeant when a citizen makes such a request, Officer Kimbrough refused, committing yet another mistake. However, he didn't stop there. He escalated the situation further by threatening Johnny.
I suggest you sign the ticket. Then you could talk to my sergeant or whoever you want to talk to, your priest, your wife, I don't care. But you're going to sign it right here. Here you go. Sir, I'm going to ask you one more time. Sign the ticket.
So you
sign the ticket.
You're trying to make
sign
me
the
say I'm guilty
ticket.
of something I'm not guilty of.
Sign the ticket.
That's what you're trying to make me say?
Sign the ticket.
Okay, I'm gonna sign the ticket. I'm gonna sign the ticket. I'm gonna sign the ticket.
Sign the ticket.
Sign
the ticket.
How can I sign the ticket? You got me all like
because you're acting crazy.
I'm not doing nothing.
Give me your arm.
I'm right here.
Give me your arm.
I'm right here.
Give me your arm.
My body already hurt, man.
All right.
I'm already.
Another unit.
Officer Kimbrough became frustrated when Johnny refused to comply with his unreasonable orders. But as you'll see, there's nothing more dangerous than a police officer with a bruised ego. Feeling the need to assert his authority quickly, Officer Kimbrough made a decision that would ultimately prove fatal.
I should have signed. What you doing like that? I ain't doing nothing. I ain't doing nothing, sir. Why you angry like this, man? I'm old man.
I'm not right away. Sign the ticket. I'm gonna tell you, put your arms behind your back now. Put your arms behind your back. Put your arms behind your back.
I am making up your back, sir.
I
am making up your back, please. Let me give you help. Let me give you help. Please,
turn around. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
Okay, please.
Put your hands behind your back.
Officer Kimbrough tackled Johnny to the ground, repeatedly using a taser on the man who posed no threat to him. Despite Johnny's pleas that he had asthma and couldn't breathe, Officer Kimbrough dismissed his claims, assuming he was faking. Ultimately, he left Johnny unconscious and handcuffed, a decision that would alter the course of his life forever.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
I'm gonna tell your ass one more time. Put your hands behind your back.
Somebody help me. Somebody help me. Catch me. Hey, come on, man. Move it. Move. Jesus. 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 Don't chase me.
Put your hands behind your back.
Okay.
Now!
Okay, can't breathe.
When Officer Kimbrough saw that Johnny was unresponsive, he attempted to perform CPR, but it was too late. Johnny tragically died on the way to the hospital. Officer Kimbrough was later fired from the police force, but filed an appeal against the decision, insisting he had not violated any rules. Speaking of officers whose mistakes have had fatal consequences, let's turn to the case of Lisa Edwards. She was wrongfully arrested after refusing to leave Fort Sanders Hospital, where she had been discharged early in the morning despite her poor health, including tachycardia and other issues with vital functions. Officer Brandon Wardlow arrived at the scene to handle the situation, which would soon escalate into a heartbreaking tragedy.
They asked you to leave, didn't they? Did the hospital ask you to leave? No, they said they want you to leave. You got to leave, though. They want you gone. No, they want you gone. You can't get where? You can't get to where? They don't want you back up there. They want you to leave their property. They want you to leave their property, ma'am. Can I what? You got to go somewhere. What?
Lisa explained that she couldn't walk because she had suffered a stroke, but Officer Wardlaw ignored her, even telling her she needed to figure something out since the hospital no longer wanted her there. As you'll see, this moment marked the beginning of an avalanche of poor decisions by both the police and the hospital. It's a series of events that will surely make you question whether we can truly trust the people we rely on most.
Well, I don't. Who beat you up? So the people in the hospital beat you up last night?
They did. They dragged me out of my chair, ran my ugly.
Well, they say they want you gone, so you got to go. This is their property.
Well, I can't even get out of here.
You're going to have to figure something out. Because ain't no need for you to go to jail over some nonsense, but you got to leave.
I know. I can't get in your truck.
No.
I can't walk.
Oh, why can't you walk?
I've got a stroke on my left side, and my ankle shattered.
Your ankle shattered,
Yes,
and they kicked you out.
yes. So ask them.
Officer Wardlow's biggest mistake was not believing Lisa when she said she had been kicked out of the hospital at a time when she needed help the most. He was convinced that she must have done something to provoke such treatment, which was an unusual assumption. However, as troubling as Officer Wardlow's actions may seem, you'll soon discover that the hospital played a much larger role in what transpired than anyone could have anticipated.
You must have been giving them some problems then. Were you giving them problems?
Yes, I'm here with problems.
Why were you giving them problems then? Why were you giving them problems?
I wasn't giving them problems.
I'm going to go talk to them. Hold on.
Okay.
Officer Wardlow decided to speak with security about what had happened, but they simply defended the doctor's bad decisions. The hospital staff convinced the police that Lisa was faking her condition. With that conclusion, it's no surprise that Shield and Buckler security pushed that poor woman in a wheelchair out into the parking lot, where the temperature was just 29 degrees Fahrenheit.
Gentlemen?
How you doing this morning?
Cold?
I hear you. Just a figment of your imagination.
So what's the deal with her?
I guess discharged rather, and she doesn't have anywhere to go. So she's like, just call the police. I ain't going. And she was discharged from War Memorial.
So she don't have anything wrong with her. She's come out, her ankle's shattered and she can't walk.
She's already been discharged. She's already been cleared by the doctor. She just doesn't want to leave.
All right. All right. Let's see if we can coax her into leaving. How long has she been here?
All night.
I can't believe the hospital staff discharged a woman with such obvious difficulties. They likely knew she had nowhere to go and probably no insurance, but they discharged her anyway. Then, the way these officers treated her with total disrespect is absolutely appalling. These policemen clearly didn't understand that being medically cleared simply means a person is stable. It doesn't mean they're suddenly able to walk again after previously being wheelchair bound.
Already talked to the doctor. You listen to me, I'm talking. You've already talked to the doctor. You've already been discharged from the hospital. They want you gone. I'm talking. I understand you say you got some problems going on. You're going to have to find a way to get out of here. Okay? I don't want this to turn into a situation where you have to go to jail. If you're looking for somewhere to go because you're cold, I'm sorry, but I'm not taking you to jail just because you're cold.
That.
Well, they said that you've been checked. The doctors have discharged you.
I'm not
You have no reason to be
for
here.
a homeless person. I shattered my ankle and I had a stroke.
Well, if the medical professionals have saw you and discharged you,
They won't.
I got nothing to do with that then, but you got to get going.
It's heartbreaking that Lisa remained kind to the police even though they treated her so poorly. Instead of helping her or protecting her from mistreatment she endured from hospital staff. It's clear she lacked the strength to argue. She was too weak and too frightened, but no one seemed to notice or care.
You're going to have to figure out a way to get going.
I can't do it.
So you're saying that you're going to go to jail?
Can you call the preacher for me?
Who?
The preacher. I guess there's a preacher.
No, ma'am, you have a phone right there.
I don't know the number.
Then how am I supposed to know the number to call the preacher then if you don't know the number? How did you get to this point right here? How did you push yourself out here?
I called the haven't called the ambulance.
Did you push yourself out here though?
No, he didn't.
Okay. Well, what's going to happen is you're going to have to roll this off the property. And
know.
we're done now.
It's the hospital's wheelchair.
Well, you're going to have to get up and figure out a way to get going.
I can't. Can I come in and try my phone number again?
You sat in the lobby for 30 minutes and you...
The look on Lisa's face while speaking to security and police was heartbreaking. She was weak, mistreated, and painfully aware she couldn't rely on anyone. Just imagine how she must have felt at that moment. However, what poor Lisa didn't realize was that this was only the beginning of something much worse. All because she felt unwell and was unable to walk when they demanded it.
You had your phone and you put it back down. You did not use the phone. You did not even attempt to use the phone to make a phone call.
Please don't do me this way.
You're the one that told us to call the police.
I'm not a bad girl.
We tried alternatives. We tried to find a peaceful resolution. You're the one that wanted us to call the police.
I never go to jail.
Well, that sounds like that's the only option because you're not giving us anything else we can do.
I don't want to go to jail.
Well, get up and get the moving. Get up and get the moving then.
Oh, I'll take me to jail. Please don't hurt me no more, so.
Okay, I'm done talking to you. When you start talking nonsense like that, I'm done with you. You'll go to jail. Porter Bravo, can you have a wagon sitting over here?
10-4.
It wasn't long before more officers arrived as backup. For a woman who couldn't even walk, let alone pose a threat, was Officer Wardlaw truly incapable of handling this situation on his own, or did the additional officers simply see an opportunity to inflate their egos by exerting power over someone who couldn't even stand up to them?
Where's she going?
Jail, as far as I know. Sergeant's doing it.
Okay, well, somebody needs to tell me what's going on, or I load her up, because I ain't loading her up unless I know. So there's a arrest report and all that shit don't work.
Sergeant's finishing the arrest report right now.
Okay, so she's going to jail.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's what I just said.
What?
That's what I just said.
Oh, no.
Jail.
Jail.
For me? Yeah.
Not jail with a G, with a J.
Okay.
down her, right? Not beat her. Huh? Okay, that's all I need. No.
Yeah, I don't know how to, she's not very clear.
Yeah. Confirmed.
Yep. So one of her bags.
Just when you think the situation couldn't possibly get worse, these police officers proved it could. They began mocking the woman, who desperately needed help, even going so far as to arrest her. To them, it was all a joke. Lisa was nothing more than a source of amusement. These officers failed in their duties as public servants, but sadly, this was not the end of the ordeal.
Jail. Confirmed.
All right, young lady. Go ahead, we'll help you.
Okay. Okay.
Come on. She's not strapped in there, is she?
Oh yeah, I am. My bag. Oh no! Please don't let me fall again. Strapped in back in his hair.
Well, she cut on that. That's what it was.
Please don't let me
Alright.
fall.
We're not gonna let you fall, okay?
Okay, you found it.
Yeah, you can do it. We have faith in you.
I'm moving this chair.
Come on. Step.
Almost there.
Oh no! Oh no!
I need you to step up,
I
okay?
can't!
Yeah, you have to.
Pull me back!
Big step.
I can't!
Yeah, you can. Pick your foot
You're
up.
gonna have
We
to,
got you.
ma'am.
Officers Timothy DeStasio and Adam Barnett, along with the police van driver Danny Dugan, attempted to get Lisa into the van. Though Lisa tried to cooperate, she was unable to take a single step. She pleaded with them to put her back in the wheelchair, but instead of helping her, the officers escalated the situation by continuing to threaten her.
You're not gonna fall. You're not gonna fall. We got you. Pick your foot up.
I can't! Oh my god!
Just make it for me.
Oh, okay.
Ma'am, you're gonna have to get in so we don't have to push you in.
Okay.
Come on.
There you go.
One more time.
One more.
No, I can't.
Yeah, you can. Can't never could. Come on.
Hang on right there. Hang on right there.
I can't.
You got it. If you get in there, you can sit down.
Stepping on her shirt, her jacket.
Oh my god. I gotta go down. Oh my legs.
Well, that's all that progress will. Ma'am, listen, you're going to have to get up there because we're going to have to physically put you up there if not. And that's not as nice. So please help us help you.
Oh my god.
You've been medically cleared, so let's get in.
My foot's raw. I can't. You're gonna break me.
Yes, ma'am, you're going to have to get in
My
there.
ankle. I can't breathe.
You've been medically cleared, ma'am. This is not going to work. So we need you to help us.
My head.
Ma'am, you need to get in there.
This was the first time Lisa told the officers she couldn't breathe, but they ignored her. The wheelchair, which belonged to the hospital, had an oxygen tank attached to it, yet none of them made any effort to get her oxygen she desperately needed. Instead, they continued mocking her, insisting that her bad acting wouldn't fool them. To them, the hospital's decision to declare her medically clear was proof she was faking her condition.
My head. See it right there.
You weren't having these breathing problems earlier when you're out here smoking a cigarette.
Yeah.
I don't know where the top is.
Oh, God.
medicine portion of
He's
it.
in a hailer, but she got 17 packs of cigarettes. Isabella Circle. Yep, you could have gave her right. You still live at Isabella?
She doesn't live there anymore.
No, stop. Okay, it's not working. Okay, just stop. Okay? We're not doing this. So we're going to put you back there. We're not doing this no more with you. So quit. You've been medically cleared, so we know better.
My foot.
Listen, you're getting in there one way or the other, so stop. You're pulling against us. Quit. Now get in. I'm going to put you in there if you don't help us, ma'am. Now stop this.
Okay.
Let's turn around. Walk back. Turn around.
Any reasonable police officer, even if they believed Lisa was faking, would at least call another ambulance to check on her condition, at least to ensure they wouldn't bear any liability. But not these officers, no. Instead, they seemed almost pleased to have a problem with someone as helpless as Lisa, seeing it as a guaranteed victory in their minds.
Oh my God.
Walk.
Oh my God.
Now step up. Now.
I can't.
Yes, you can, or I'm going to put you in there. Now get in there.
Let me in.
Don't reach on my head.
Let me in. You can't hurt me.
Get in the daggone.
Okay.
Oh my fucking Jesus, Lord, Mary, goats.
You don't have an inhaler. Well, we can't find it. We've looked everywhere. We can't find it.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
You do not have an inhaler, but you have 6 packs of cigarettes, ma'am.
I do have money.
At one point, Lisa asked for her inhaler, but the officer's response will shock and crush you, perhaps even break your heart. The officer seemed to revel in his sense of power, even though it was only because Lisa was too weak to resist. To him, it didn't matter. The imbalance of power was all that he needed to feel in control.
I do have money.
Ma'am, I'm going to ask you to stand up, and I'm going to ask you to help me one last time. You can stop. I've had enough. Get up. Use your legs. Stop. Now you're starting to piss me off. Get up.
Oh my God, I just did. Okay, give me up.
You have to use your legs quick. No, you're not. Use your legs.
I can't. They're broke.
Yes, no, they're not.
They are. Why can't you put me in the back?
I can't pick her up because she's dead weight. She's not using her damn legs on purpose.
Can you believe these officers called for additional backup, not for assistance, but to mock Lisa, claiming the three of them couldn't lift her because she was too heavy? For nearly 30 minutes, the police and hospital security tried to physically force Lisa into the police van, all while she repeatedly insisted she couldn't stand, breathe, or move.
What else she was doing?
No.
You're going to have to come help me get this woman in this. Because she's nothing but dead weight. Huh? As soon as we grab hold of her, she goes dead weight. And the dude weighs 125 pounds so flat.
Well, what might shock you the most isn't just how the cops treated Lisa. Sadly, the real surprise is what happened to the officers and hospital staff after everything went down. This story hasn't even hit its most intense moment yet. If you're curious about how it all turned out, stick around until the end.
I don't know if it's in that suitcase, but I don't feel like rummaging through it.
I can find it.
Sarge started this, he can help load her.
What? You did?
I need more muscle.
Oh my God.
You talk to him. This is not mine. I'm just trying to help.
Can't breathe.
There's not enough room to get.
Take it into
Oh, sorry.
What's that?
Yeah.
This is all I have.
Yeah, but
No, I haven't.
I can't get her.
It's really sad that not a single officer in this situation did the right thing. Some tried to play the hero, pretending they were helping Lisa. Others seemed to enjoy tormenting her far too much. Then there were those who probably knew things had gone too far but chose to stay silent and do nothing. But as bad as all this seems now, trust me, it's only the tip of the iceberg.
I'm not doing this with you, okay? This is the Lord. Listen to me. This is the Lord's day. All I want to do is give you some coffee and some oatmeal. I'm not going to deal with your mess this morning. We've already spent too much time on you. You're going to get up here in this van and you're going to go to jail. We're done with this. I'm tired of this dead weight crap. Listen to me. You're going to pick your legs up and you're going to get in here.
Okay, yeah.
There's not enough room to be in there.
Yeah, no, that's the whole problem.
Pick her up. I mean, it's not. It's room for one.
You're going to get
I'm not.
Put your feet up.
I'm gonna pass out.
You're not going to pass out. You know what? Well, go and get in there and pass out. We'll be done with it.
Despite so many officers working together to force Lisa into the police van, not one of them stopped to consider she might actually be telling the truth, that she really wasn't well. Instead, one of them decided to take things a step further by threatening Lisa in a way she had probably never experienced before.
Sit here, or I'm going to stuff you in the floor. So which one do you want it to be? I'm leaving it up to you. You either get your butt up here, or you're going to have your head there and your feet here, and we're going to close the door and you're going to drive to jail like that.
My blood head. Oh my God.
Honey,
You guys can't do this to me. Oh my God, dear Lord.
There's no room in there to get her.
Well, she was going limp.
She's dead weight. She's not helping you a bit.
Well, you're about to get some, you know what's about to happen? You're about to get some more charges. That's what's about to happen.
Okay.
Sit back. Quit coming out.
Oh, good.
Let's try to get her back that way.
You can't stuff her in there, Brandon. That ain't gonna work.
I can't bring it out.
Yeah, I can't.
Don't touch me. I'm tired.
What's in the back, Danny? You think we can get her in the back easier?
Yeah. Oh, God.
I don't know if she'll clean the seats and it would be able to get her out.
In just a few minutes, things went from bad to worse. The cops called for even more backup and kept mocking Lisa for not feeling well. To them, it was all a joke, even though the situation was anything but funny. At one point, one officer seemed to consider giving her an inhaler, but he quickly forgot about it, went back to digging through her bag and searching her without any kind of warrant.
Oh, well, we all know that
that's
shit.
the problem.
But unfortunately, if she goes over and can't breathe,
That act's going to turn into a
Hey,
problem.
wait, hey. Tim is on his way to drop one off. The chargers are lowered to the ground. We can throw her in a charger.
yeah, he's going to bring me that mail he's picking up to be
Hey, Tim, take her. That's why you're going to be good sergeant.
Yeah, if you want to wait, she's fine sitting right there until he gets here.
What do you need now?
His guy back there.
This is your inhaler. The medicine is missing.
Let's go through it. Here, I'm going to lay it all out. That way, there's no argument.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Next, Lisa was lying on the ground, struggling to breathe, when one of the officers sarcastically asked her if she wanted a cigarette. Maybe you thought her breathing problems were her fault. Sure, maybe they were, but that didn't mean she didn't deserve help. Just because they found cigarettes in her bag doesn't make her any less deserving of basic compassion, right?
She just, now she's playing games.
Well, we need to come up with plan S. She's going in the back of that Charger. It's the lowest profile thing here.
I was kind of thinking just leave her on the sidewalk, throw a white blanket over, and everybody can go about their day.
She's already got a warrant on her now.
Oh, okay. I'll get an extra charge for anything I can think of.
Disorderly. Impede the sidewalk.
I'm gonna have to throw. I'm gonna have to throw. Oh, please.
Hey, just to give you a heads up, your discharge papers are in your bag, and that says everything the doctor checked you for, and the doctor said you were fine. Okay. Have you ever been to the Knox County Jail?
Yeah.
They don't listen.
No.
Them dudes don't play out there. When you get out there, you might not want to pull this act, okay?
Okay.
Lisa begged the officers to stop dragging her, explaining that it was making it even harder for her to breathe, but in their minds, she was simply too heavy, and they assumed that was why the hospital had kicked her out in the first place. Desperate, Lisa asked them to take her back to the hospital, even offering to pay with the money she had in her purse. Their response, however, will shock you yet again.
Please, I can't breathe.
Guess what?
I'm gonna pass out.
What's in the back? What? Can't we get her in the back easier?
Yeah. Oh, God.
I see why you got kicked out of 2 hospitals now.
Oh, God. Oh, God. I'm gonna go out. I'm going out.
You're going out where?
Out of my head.
Well, the hospital already said they ain't taking you back. We're not taking you to another one.
I got you. I got you.
You got what?
I got you.
You got a tinkle?
Oh, God. Please help me.
For what?
Help me up. I
Help you up for what?
One of the officers suggested they shouldn't put Lisa in the back of the van, not out of kindness, but because he realized she might die, and he didn't want to be held responsible. That was his only reason. At this point, it wasn't even all about their authority or egos anymore. They had already asserted their dominance. These officers were simply bad people.
Big to fit in there this way. And so you understand, she's saying she can't breathe. If she falls over either way and she can't breathe, she dies, that's on me.
I got you.
I'm not willing to take that risk.
I got you. I wouldn't blame you.
I mean, up here in the psych department, it's small enough she really can't go nowhere once we kind of get her up in there.
The problem is getting her in the side.
Oh, I know, and that's the issue.
Tell me,
I'm 10-6 right now. If there's something major important,
Things not the way.
we've got some issues.
You might stuff in. Think we stuff in the back seat better? I'll just give you papers on that too.
Well, we can get to both sides at least.
You don't have a divider in the back seat yet? It's full open? But yeah, we can pull her in at this.
So you got seat belts so you can hold her up. I mean, you understand?
No, I understand exactly what you're saying. But my problem with me is that I know it's all an act.
We all know that.
That's the problem with me. Can you at least pull your pants up?
Wait, hey. Tim is on his way to drop one off. The chargers are lowered to the ground. We can throw her in the charger.
Yeah, he's going to bring me that mail he's picking up for me.
And make Tim take her. That's why you're going to be a good sergeant.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, if you want to wait, she's fine sitting right there.
One of the worst moments came when Lisa asked for her inhaler and the cops claimed she didn't have one in her bag, even though one of them was literally holding it in his hands. Do you think these officers realized they were making a fatal mistake at the moment? Or were they so blinded by their sense of authority and power that they couldn't even see the harm they were causing?
What's in your purse that you need? You don't have an inhaler in your purse, ma'am.
This is your inhaler. The medicine is missing.
Okay, get my purse.
I'm gonna lay it all out. That way, there's no
Oh my God. Oh my God, get a stretcher.
Now she's pulled herself.
Oh my God. Get a stretcher.
Get a stretcher?
Yeah.
Why we need a stretcher?
A stretcher. I can't breathe. I need to get my inhaler.
Well, look, you don't have an inhaler. You see this?
Yeah, around thing.
Sit right there. Quit all the. Listen, you're sitting right here.
Okay.
All the flopping.
She just flew in from water.
One of the officers finally remembered to cover Lisa with a blanket from the wheelchair, but if he thought that would make him a better cop than the others, he was mistaken. At that moment, Lisa realized no one was going to help her. She even understood that she was likely going to die. She shared this with the officers, hoping they would finally grasp the seriousness of the situation, but guess what happened next?
Oh God.
Just stayed on the other side of the river.
Oh God. Give me a.
Starts for you.
Give me a. Give me a stretcher.
Did you what?
A stretcher.
Ma'am, you're not getting a stretcher.
Yes.
Why have we, like, why haven't you understood that yet?
I'm getting a stretcher. I'm getting a stretcher.
What's your need for needing a stretcher?
Get up on it.
For what?
Please.
To get up on it for what?
Please, you guys. I can't breathe. I'm gonna die.
Okay, we gave you your inhaler, and you didn't even use it twice.
I did.
So I don't want to keep hearing about you can't breathe. The hospital discharged you. They said everything was fine with you.
No,
We
they
found
lied.
it.
They won't.
So medical professionals lied. Okay. So two different sets of them.
Please set me up.
You got yourself down
Set
there.
me up.
We had you set up. We
Set
set you
me
up
up.
like 10 fucking times.
Set
And you
me
keep
up.
putting yourself on the floor. Just like you did all night.
You want a cigarette?
No. No. Set me up, please.
By now, you probably realize just how cruel these officers were. But what's truly unbelievable is how far they pushed their limits, showing complete indifference to a human life slowly slipping away before their eyes. They tried every way they could to distance themselves from the fact that Lisa was dying right in front of them, even blaming her, saying that if she died, it was only because she hadn't used her inhaler properly. Can you believe that?
Take your inhaler, stop working yourself up so you spit it all out.
You're not breathing any of that in, ma'am.
Breathe it in.
Ma'am, you're not breathing any of that inhaler in. You're spitting.
Relax.
I can't relax. You guys
All right.
You guys are gonna let me die. You guys are gonna let me die.
Ma'am, you have used your inhaler 3 times. If anybody letting you die, it's yourself, because you aren't using it the correct way. It's all on camera right here with you using that inhaler and blowing it out.
Please set me up.
When you settle down, you take your inhaler. We'll help you out, but you got to do yourself. There we go. See?
No.
Every time we help you up, you just lay yourself back down.
Please help me, Sarah.
You're getting up in a minute, so just relax.
Here. Please help me, Sarah.
No, because you didn't use the inhaler the correct way.
Lisa was still lying on the ground, more desperate than ever. She begged the officers for help, but they remained as cold as stone. Instead of doing what any reasonable person would do, helping her, they decided to take her to jail in a regular police car, making the situation even worse.
Please set me up. Oh my God. You're gonna kill me. Please set me up. Please set me up. Set me up. Please set me up. I beg you.
We're about to help you.
The Lord.
We're about to help you.
The Lord, please. Help me. Please for the Lord. Okay. Okay, wait a minute. I just had a break in it. I'm having a break. Oh no, my leg.
Stand up.
My leg.
You know you can walk. Now
It's twisted. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Whoa.
It's heartbreaking to hear Lisa go into respiratory distress in the back of the police car. She was scared, alone, suffocating, clearly knew she was dying, knowing there was nothing she could do to stop it. You could hear her struggling to breathe, yet these officers were still convinced they were doing the right thing.
Okay, okay, in here. Okay.
Hold on, Brad. Let me get in.
Okay. 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 Now set me up. Set me up. Now set me up.
You can set yourself up. You better hold his foot up where it's gonna get slammed
Set
in the
me
door.
up.
His foot's about to get slammed in the door.
Oh, please. Oh my God.
Oh.
How can you kill me? Please unlock. Open it. Please open it. Open it. I can't say it like this. I can't say it like this. Open the door. Open the door. Please open it. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Okay. Okay. I said okay.
Lisa knew it was nearly over. All she had left to do was beg the officers until her last breath, trying to call out to them, hoping for a miracle. But instead of help, all she heard was their mocking laughter, echoing for the umpteenth time that day.
Set me up. Come on, set me up. Please. Come on, set me up. Come on, doctor. Oh my God. I can't say this free. You guys. I'm going to. Oh my God. I can't breathe. Please set me up. Oh my God. Oh my God. Please set me up. Doc. I'm set me up. Set me up.
Don't worry about her laying down.
Set me up, please.
What's that?
Set me up.
You pulled yourself to.
Set me up.
She pulled herself to that position.
There, sit up.
Okay.
Sit up.
Okay.
Officer Timothy DeStasio drove Lisa to the jail, placing her in a semi-sitting position. As they drove, her condition got worse and her breathing became more labored. But Officer DeStasio didn't think there was a problem and just kept driving, unaware that her breathing was about to stop completely.
Can't. Please just stop and pull me up. I can't breathe. Stop and pull me up. Please.
I'll be in route one female starting route.
Oh my God. Thank you, yeah. I don't know.
Call Brandon.
I don't know. Oh my God. And you need to stop and push me up.
No!
Yes.
Try.
Please, I need it. I can't, I'm not stopping.
What's up, you called?
I'm not stopping up.
Yeah, yeah, some situation at the hospital, I gotta take her. Did the guy have blood on him? No, but his blood on him.
After about 10 minutes of driving, Officer DeStasio noticed that Lisa had stopped asking for help and had become quiet. He finally asked if she was okay, but when he heard that Lisa was still alive, his concern faded, and instead of offering for help, he started arguing with her, crushing her last hope that she might somehow overcome this and move on with her life.
How you doing back there? Why did you pee in my car? Hey! We tried multiple times. We have tried to help you.
Not long after that, Lisa lost consciousness. When Officer Tastasio checked her to see if she was still alive, he found her lying helpless in the back seat. Even then, he tried to blame her for faking everything, but deep down, probably realized what had really happened. Their bad decisions and mistakes led Lisa to a fatal outcome.
20 to 41, is it your prisoner that's unconscious or the driver of the car you stopped?
My prisoner. My prisoner. Sit up!
39, you have another unit closer in. Then we start to Brothers Road.
62, 10-4, Bravo.
There's no one that can come to deal with this? No. Yeah. 41, you have an ambulance around, correct?
10-4, I do.
Lisa was taken to the hospital but was pronounced dead shortly after. However, the medical examiner ruled that Lisa Edwards died of natural causes. The cops who played a role in her death got off incredibly light. Brandon Wardlaw was demoted from sergeant to non-commissioned officer, while Timothy Tastasio and Adam Barnett were suspended without pay for just a few days. What do you think? How should these officers and this hospital be held accountable? Because it's clear to all of us that they were responsible for her death. These officers were true tyrants. You'll be surprised to learn that there are even worse ones out there. So get ready for the next video, because we got even crazier stories lined up for you.